As kids, our greatest hope is to grow up faster. To our young minds, older people have life figured out. They seem more put together and mature. As grown-ups, you start to realize that there's more to maturity than just a person's age. There are so many adults in my life I could think of right now that are more immature than the young people I encounter. Likewise, there are young adults who are wiser and more grown up than the older people I know. That's because maturity has nothing to do with age. Maturity is a state of mind and being. In this Top Wisdom video, we'll explore the true characteristics that make a person mature. As we go along, we encourage you to reflect on your behaviors and see how many of these mature traits do you embody. We'll be with you every step of the way. They keep their emotions in check. One of the first signs of maturity is emotional growth. Compare your current self to your younger self. Can you see how better you are at controlling your own emotions? I'm sure you remember a time or two when you made a ridiculous display of emotion when you were younger. Do you feel embarrassed? Do you think you will react the same way right now if faced with the same problem? If you answer no, then you have grown. You've matured. As you mature, you also become more emotionally intelligent. You don't let your emotions dictate your decision making. You understand that emotions are temporary and that when you act out of sadness, anger, or happiness, they can affect your relationships with other people. Instead, you analyze what made you feel this way. You rise above your emotions to gain clarity and then make your decisions rationally. They are less self-centered. Peak immaturity is thinking the world revolves around you and other people are just supporting characters to your story. That's not how life works, and mature people know this. You'll know you matured when you're able to think outside of yourself long enough to take other people's welfare into consideration. You know that it's not about you all the time. Your empathy will also grow. Understanding that life is not meant to be lived alone, but enjoyed with others is another key characteristic of a mature person. It's not about me anymore. You don't feel jealous when other people are achieving their goals. You genuinely feel happy for them. You uplift others instead of trying to bring them down to get ahead, because you know that their achievement does not take away anything from you. It adds value to the community, and you know how important that is. They know they are accountable for their actions. Once you've matured, you stop thinking passively that things happen to you. You will live your life more actively and understand that you make things happen. Maturity comes with the understanding that each of us is responsible for the way we act and the decisions we make. Knowing that these actions and choices have consequences that play out in the real world, we know the weight of every step we make. Mature people don't play the blame game. They don't walk around blaming their circumstances when things go wrong. They know that they are in control of and mature enough to face their mistakes and correct them. When you truly grow up, you will understand the full effect of every action that you choose to make. They are humble. Humility is freedom from pride and arrogance. Maturity is achieved when you don't feel the need to boast about your achievements and station in life. Say your friend got a promotion. You don't interject and say, "Well, that's great. At your age, I already established my own business, but I guess a promotion's cool too." A mature person would instead be proud for his friend and celebrate their milestone with them. It's not a good look when you constantly feel the need to one-up everyone who gains something in life. Immature people do this because they feel insecure and threatened. Mature people appreciate everyone's hard work, not just theirs. Humility also means treating everyone equally despite your backgrounds or station in life. You can tell a person is mature and kind if they treat the regular worker the same way they would a CEO of a company. They live gratefully. Appreciating life's every moment and truly living in the present is a hallmark of a mature person. Mature people don't waste their time about whining about the things that they don't have. They spend their time in a better way, appreciating the things that are theirs that are truly more important. A loving family, a supportive partner, a warm home, and work that's enough to provide for your needs. Those are the important things. When you really think about it, expensive cars, fame, too much money and luxury items are just bonuses. You'll only need a few things to have a well-lived life. You know the amount of effort you put in to acquire those things, and you are grateful to have them. They know and accept who they are. It's going to take a while to know who you are as a person. It's in our nature to change. Life requires it. A lot of the population would spend their time wishing they could be someone else, but a mature person would accept that they are a changing person. They know exactly who they are and live their life unapologetically. They know their strengths and weaknesses and improve on those. Mature people work very hard to become the person they envision themselves to be, and once this is achieved, they feel complete. Loving yourself means loving every inch of it. By loving yourself, you increase your capacity to love other people as well, and appreciate that they are also on their own journey of self-discovery. They are patient. Good things take time. A little maturity will help you understand and see that short-term plans yield temporary, instant gratification, but long-term plans are better as a whole. You know that lofty goals take time, patience, and a lot of effort on your part. You are also more patient with other people. You know when to push them and when to give them space to grow. After all, they were patient with you. It's only fitting that you extend them the same courtesy. They are honest. It takes a big person to be completely honest with themselves and others. Honesty is great, but it also opens you to a lot of pain and vulnerability. Fully stepping into your own light means being true to who you are, the good parts and the ugly ones too. But you know that this kind of honesty, this openness, is better than lying to yourself and concealing the truth from others. You know deception births more trouble than what it's worth. You understand that your honesty can be met with either positive or negative reactions, but you're willing to face those consequences instead of making things easier with petty lies. Honesty is much better for long-lasting relationships anyway. Trust is not an easy thing to learn, and to risk it by lying is just not an option for you. They acknowledge opportunities for growth. Maturity means knowing that you will never fully know yourself, and that means an opportunity for improvement. You have an option: deny and pretend your shortcomings don't exist, or acknowledge them and find a way to improve on yourself. Which sounds better? To a mature person, the second option is more appealing. We can't be good at everything. There are some things that we can learn, and you're never too young or too old to be better. Think of your weaknesses and mistakes as opportunities for improvement. Frame it in a positive way, and don't let your mistakes cripple you or stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. Seek out mentors, take classes, do what you have to do to learn and be better. They keep an open mind. Be flexible when you're more mature. The more people you meet, the wider your horizon will become. Less judgment and prejudice will open your mind up to possibilities. Life is constantly changing, and the world around you will move just as fast. The only way to survive and triumph is to keep an open mind. Life is so much better and colorful when you stop categorizing people and things into convenient little boxes. You're in for a lot of surprises when you're more open-minded. So, how many boxes did you check? You don't have to have all of these traits just yet to be considered mature. 6 out of 10 is a good ratio. Consider this an opportunity to grow and improve. It's what a mature person would do. We need a favor. You can help Top Wisdom improve and be better when you leave us comments and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to drop a like and tap on the notification bell as well. We look forward to seeing you again soon.